Why play Orianna mid? Well, she has great range, she deals massive AoE damage, her ultimate is devastating, and she's strong early, mid, and late game. However, she is squishy with low mobility, and she is skill shot reliant on everything. Orianna's first passive is her ball, where whenever she casts her W or her ultimate, it always happens at the location of the ball. In addition, if she walks too far away from the ball, it will snap back to her. Her second passive is her basic attacks grant her a stack, and she can have up to 2 stacks at one time. Her basic attacks are empowered to deal bonus damage, and they deal more damage the more stacks she has. Orianna's Q commands the ball to fly to a target location, dealing damage to enemies it passes through and upon arrival. However, it deals reduced damage to all targets hit after the first. Orianna's W creates a circle around the ball which deals damage to nearby enemies. In addition, this circle stays on the floor for 3 seconds, where it speeds up Orianna and her allies who pass through it and also slows down enemies within it. Orianna's E has a passive, where when the ball's on herself or an ally, it grants bonus armor and magic resist. The active commands the ball to fly to herself or an ally. This deals damage to enemies it passes through before shielding the target. Orianna's ultimate, after a short delay, will deal a massive amount of damage in a large circle while stunning enemies and pulling them towards the ball. For combos, your basic combo is to attack into queuing slightly behind your target. From here, use W and then pull the ball back through them with E before attacking away. Your teamfight combo is to use Q into W and ult for massive AoE damage before calling the ball back to you with E. And your ball delivery system is to use E on an ally, and when they engage, use ultimate and W before using Q into attacks. For matchups, Ori is great into lower range mages who she can constantly bully, and she can struggle into mobile assassins who can dodge her abilities and get onto her. For runes, take this, Eri makes everything you do better. For build order, start Ring and Pot into Eludens and tier 2 boots. After this, a Storm Surge and Shadow Flame are great pickups for massive damage before finishing a build with any of these. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game as the mid laner, you're always looking to farm hard while looking to poke and harass your opponent. Leaving the ball near your opponent is a great zoning tool, as if they walk too close to the ball, it's a very quick damaging Q from you. Following this up with the W and E will just steal tons of damage for free. This trading pattern can be incredibly difficult to play against. With your W slowing and your E granting a shield, it's just not very easy to return damage onto you. In addition, as your auto attacks just deal great damage, if you can stand there and auto attack them 2 or 3 times, it just hurts. And your level 6 power spike is amazing. Not only is it tons of extra damage, but it's also great CC to make sure your opponent takes even more. Entering the mid game, your bot lane will come mid, which puts you in a side lane. This is a great way to get tons of additional golden experience to scale fast, so push out the lane past the river and then group up with your team. Entering late game teamfights, play as the backline mage. Your main focus is to land a large AoE ultimate across as many enemies as possible. Whether you do this by placing the ball on an ally and letting them go in, or finding it for yourself, it's just going to be your focus while spamming out more damage with Q and W. And that's how to play Ori mid. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.